One twin stays on Earth. The other boards a spaceship, flies to a star at 90% the speed of light, turns around and comes back. When they meet, the traveler is younger, not metaphorically, not feels younger, physically, measurably younger. 20 years have passed on Earth. A little under 9 have passed on the ship. This is not science fiction. In 1971, 2 physicists put atomic clocks on commercial airplanes, flew them around the world, and when the clocks came home, they disagreed by exactly the amount Einstein predicted. The math works, the experiments work. The paradox is, why does it seem like it should not? In 1905, Albert Einstein published a paper that rewrote the rules of time. One consequence, buried in section 4, a moving clock runs slower than a stationary one. Not because the clock is broken, because time itself passes at a different rate for objects in motion. In 1911, the French physicist Paul Langevin turned this into a story. A traveler flies away from Earth at nearly the speed of light. When the traveler returns, everyone the traveler knew is dead. 200 years have passed on Earth. 2 years have passed on the ship. The rules are deceptively simple. 1, the speed of light is the same for all observers. 2, the laws of physics are the same in every inertial frame. 3, from these 2 rules, time slows down for anything that moves. That third rule has a formula. The Lorentz factor, gamma, equals 1 divided by the square root of 1 minus v squared over c squared. At 90% light speed, gamma is about 2.3. Time on the ship runs 2.3 times slower than time on Earth. Here is where the paradox appears. Special relativity says all inertial frames are equivalent. If twin B sees twin A receding at 90% the speed of light, then twin A sees twin B receding at 90% the speed of light. Symmetric. Each twin sees the other's clock running slow. So when they reunite, should both twins be younger than each other? That is a contradiction. Something has to break, and something does break. The situation is not symmetric. It never was. Twin A stays on Earth, in one inertial frame the entire time. Twin B accelerates, cruises, decelerates, turns around, accelerates again, cruises back, and decelerates to stop. Twin B changes inertial frames. Twin A does not. Special relativity does not say all observers are equivalent. It says all inertial observers, those not accelerating, are equivalent. The traveling twin is not inertial at the turnaround. That is the difference that breaks everything. That turnaround, that one moment where the ship decelerates, stops, and accelerates in the opposite direction, is where the symmetry shatters. Think of it geometrically. Draw time going up and space going sideways. This is a space-time diagram invented by Hermann Minkowski in 1908. Twin A's path through space-time is a straight vertical line, moving through time, not through space. Twin B's path is a bent line, out and back. In ordinary geometry, a straight line is the shortest distance between 2 points. In space-time geometry, it is the opposite. A straight world line is the longest elapsed time between 2 events. Every bend, every curve, every detour through space costs you time. The math confirms this. The proper time along any world line is the integral of the square root of 1 minus v squared over c squared. For twin A, v is 0. The integral equals the full 20 years. For twin B, v is large during travel. The integrand shrinks. The total is only 8.7 years. The traveling twin took a shortcut through time by detouring through space. That is not a metaphor. That is what the geometry says. The predictions have been tested, repeatedly. In 1971, Joseph Hafele and Richard Keating at the Naval Observatory bought commercial airline tickets, strapped 4 cesium clocks into airplane seats, and flew them around the world, eastward and westward. The eastward clocks lost 59 nanoseconds. The westward clocks gained 273 nanoseconds. Both matched the prediction. Every GPS satellite confirms it every day. Their clocks gain 38 microseconds per day relative to ground clocks, 7 microseconds lost to velocity, 45 gained from weaker gravity at orbit altitude. Without the correction, your phone's map would drift 10 kilometers per day. In 2010, physicists at NIST raised one atomic clock 33 centimeters above another. The higher clock ran faster. Your head, right now, is aging faster than your feet. If you want to go deeper on the physics behind this episode is sponsored by a private community I run, over 100,000 deep dive courses covering special relativity, general relativity, and the geometry of spacetime. Not surface-level summaries, structured paths where the math goes as deep as you're willing to follow it. For anyone who wants to understand time, not just be told about it, link is in the description below. Now, back to the bigger picture. The twin paradox is not really about twins. It is about what time is. Newton thought time was absolute, a river flowing at the same rate everywhere for everyone. Einstein showed it is not a river, it is a landscape. How much time you experience depends on which path you take through it. A straight path through space-time, no acceleration, no detours, gives you the most time. Every shortcut through space costs you time. Every climb out of a gravity well gives you time back. Time is not what you think it is. It is a distance measured along a path that only you travel. Cosmic ray muons are born in the upper atmosphere, 15 kilometers above your head. Their half-life is 2.2 microseconds. Even at the speed of light, they should only travel about 660 meters before half of them decay. They should never reach the ground. 10,000 of them hit every square meter of the Earth's surface every minute. They survive because their clocks, their internal decay timers, run slow relative to ours. From the muons' perspective, it is the atmosphere that is shorter, length contraction, the spatial twin of time dilation. Either way, the math comes out the same. Right now, above your head, particles are living longer because they are moving faster. Time dilation is not a thought experiment. It is raining down on you. One twin stays home, one twin travels. When they meet again, they have aged different amounts. Not because of magic, because of geometry. The geometry of space-time itself. Every week, another paradox. Another impossible idea that turns out to be true. Subscribe. The next one might change how you think about something you take for granted.